Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about call center software regarding desk phones, and hope everybody's doing great, hanging out watching the video. I just had a great weekend. My wife and I went to the Billy Joel Stevie Nicks concert at SoFi Stadium, which was super great, super fun show. We had a great time, but man, the parking at SoFi Stadium was $85. I've never experienced parking anywhere close to that. I thought $40 would have been expensive, but $85. So if you have any experience with that, or Billy Joel, Stevie Nicks, love to hear your thoughts and comments down below, so throw them down there. But back to call center. Okay, so your company's looking into a new call center software solution, and one of the things you should think about are desk phones. But before I get too far into it, quick plug, if you'd like my recommendation on the best cloud call center software vendor for your company, hit me up, give me a call, shoot me an email. I'd be happy to help. I'll ask a few questions and I'll recommend the best 2 or 3 vendors you should be quoting and why, and I won't charge you a thing for my service. More information on that at the end of the video. Also, please don't forget to like the video if you like it, and subscribe to the channel if you like it even more. That'd really be a big favor to me. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so your company is looking into a new call center software solution. Well, one of the things that you should be thinking about is, do your call center agents need a desk phone? I know for some of you that's a ridiculous question because your call center agents are on headsets already. They don't use a desk phone. But for a lot of people, a lot of companies out there, their agents today are multitasking and they are using a desk phone. Well, with cloud call center software, or contact center software as some people call it these days, some service providers offer desk phones and some do not. So with some vendors out there, they do not allow you to use a desk phone. It is a soft phone only application. So if your company needs desk phones, that's definitely something you want to think about up front. But going a little bit deeper, does your company need a desk phone? What questions should you be asking? And you're probably wondering, I don't know if we really do need a desk phone. Maybe your call center agents are saying they do need one, but how do you know if they really need one? Well, one question you need to ask is, are they multitasking? Are they sitting there just answering the phones all day long or making calls all day long? And if it's just that, if they're not multitasking, like meaning that they're not ever doing anything else inside your company other than being on the phone 24/7, that's something to think about. Because if that's the case, you might not need a desk phone. Also, something to think about, are they on the move? So are they sitting in one place all the time? Or are they moving around? Like, are they mobile? Are they sometimes on a mobile app and receiving calls? Or sometimes are they working from home and receiving calls, then coming in the office and receiving calls? So if they have a desk phone and they're moving around a little bit, it's not as easy to use a desk phone if you're sometimes working from home, sometimes working from the office. Probably the biggest one in my mind that you should be thinking about, though, is what type of features is the employee needing, or is the call center agent needing to use for your call center? Is it just calls coming in and they're just answering the phones? Or are they doing things like processing credit card transactions as well as being on the phone? So are they having to do things on their computer anyway? Because if they are, you might as well be using a soft phone application that integrates PCI compliance and things like that into it, as opposed to having them take calls with their desk phone and then having to go to their computer anyway to do other applications. If they're having to go to their computer anyway to process things on the call, then they might as well just use a soft phone. The desk phone is just maybe out of their old school convenience, old school habits that they're using. So you might want to think of it that way. Another big one to think about, in addition to just features alone, kind of going along the same lines as features, is omnichannel. Is it just phone calls that they're taking, or sometimes are your call center agents doing more than just taking phone calls? Are they answering chats from the website, chat inquiries? Are they responding to emails that come into their queue? You know, are they responding to social media? Are they replying to text messages? All those things add up, and if you're doing that, you're going to need a soft phone to answer those things in the queue, to answer chats, to answer SMS text messages, to answer emails. Those are all going to be things that obviously you can't do on a desk phone. So if your call center agents are doing omni-channel tasks and doing omni-channel queuing, then they don't really need a desk phone, in my opinion. You should just scrap it and go to a soft phone only. So then you won't have to worry about vendors, you know, whether or not they allow desk phones or not. Okay, so I hope that helped a little bit. If so, don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. And again, if you'd like my recommendation on the best cloud contact center software vendors for your company to quote, reach out, contact me. I've been doing this for 20 years. I know every single major vendor in the marketplace, and I know what their niches are. So based on some questions I'll ask your company, I'll know, hey, if I'll put myself in your shoes and say, if I were you, here's the 3 to 5 vendors that I would definitely quote, and I'll tell you why. And not only that, I will introduce you to the best reps to work with at those companies, and I'll oversee the quoting process. And the nice thing is I won't pay you, or I won't charge you anything for my service. The service providers actually pay me my broker fee. So you don't have to pay me a thing. So there's absolutely no reason not to at least reach out and see what my opinion is on this stuff. All right, so and it's a way to say thank you. If you enjoyed the video, if you got something out of it, the way you could say thank you is ask me for a quote. I'd love to help. I love talking about this stuff all day long. So I hope to hear from you soon, and I will catch you on the next video.